What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel for a brief review of Dangerous Animals, aka reason number 598 to never go to Australia. This is an R-rated horror thriller directed by Australian filmmaker Sean Byrne, and it stars Jai Courtney as a serial killer who feeds women to sharks. Now, I've seen a lot of shark movies and I've seen a lot of serial killer movies. I'm not sure that I've ever seen them combined into one before. I also can't say that I've seen many good shark movies. There's been a couple over the last couple of decades. The Reef, The Shallows, hell, even Deep Blue Sea stands out as a fun little 90s thriller. But aside from Jaws, there are no great shark movies that come to mind. And the first thing I want to make clear is that this definitely leans more into the serial killer genre than it does the shark genre. Still, I think it does a remarkable lot with very little in terms of ingredients and budget. Obviously, the VFX are going to be limited for a film like this, and the sharks don't look great. They don't look terrible either. This is not like those god-awful Deep Blue Sea sequels that I think are just horrendous and you can't take anything seriously because of how stupid the sharks look. Now, personally, I've never quite understood the Sean Byrne hype. The Devil's Candy was not really my thing. The Loved Ones was even less so my thing. I think it veers a little too close to the torture porn subgenre for my taste. But this movie has some impressive cinematography. Also, never quite been a huge Jai Courtney fan, and I'm not going to say that he's necessarily excellent in this movie. This is not going to pave way for a new niche in his career. I think he gets a little too philosophical at times, and it was difficult to take his character seriously when he's supposed to be this menacing murderer who's literally going to drop these people into the water suspended on a crane to feed them to the sharks. One thing that I can definitely praise, though, is the realism when it comes to the sharks. The filmmakers clearly did their research and wanted to present these animals as factual. And the moral of the story here is the humans are the monsters, not the sharks. The sharks are just animals doing their thing. They generally don't like the taste of humans. I personally still find them to be terrifying. But there's a lot of solid suspense in here. Our protagonist, Zephyr, is played by Hassie Harrison. Again, I think she's good, not great, not going to blow anybody away. But when she finally starts to get desperate to find ways to escape, she does some pretty cool shit that I think makes her an easy character to root for. She's not a damsel in distress who's going to sit there and make a lot of stupid decisions. With that said, there is one thing that she does, and I just sat back and said to myself, yeah, that just wouldn't work. I'm sorry, it wouldn't. But it's all in good fun. I think this movie is a little bit tongue-in-cheek. It knows what it is. There is a romance subplot that eventually becomes the center of it, and I think it's far too cheesy and forced. Some of that dialogue definitely made me wince. It's pretty bad. But I'm going to be generous with this one and give it 3 stars. Simple as that. It's a lot of B-movie schlock, so if you're not into that kind of stuff, don't go into this expecting it to be Jaws. It's very cut and dry, straightforward, limited budget, B-movie fun. And I think it succeeds enough, if only barely enough, to give me what I want from that type of experience. So those are my quick thoughts on the film. Be sure to let me know what you think of it down in the comments if you do manage to catch it, and hopefully you see it at matinee price or on streaming, unless this is just your favorite genre. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you later.